Slippy Limpets video. Behind me is Brighouse Bay Slipway, and today we are going out in the boat to hopefully try and catch some bass. Plan is to fish shallow water estuaries. Small tide, so might be able to get quite close to some parts that I might not be able to normally with the boat because we're going to be fishing over low water. That's about it. Pretty simple really. So I'm going to get the boat launched down the slipway. It's quite a tight slipway. There's a wee bit of wind and a little bit of swell, so making self-launching a 19-foot boat is a little bit tricky, but hopefully it should be alright and we don't have any incidents, and we'll be out in the water shortly. Well, that's the boat in the water. Always hate doing that. The slipway is good slipway, it's quite shallow. The other side is just big rocks. Yeah, with the breeze and a little bit of swell running, it's just enough to trip the anchor. And on that, what I do is I actually tie the anchor off to the middle of the boat there. That stops it from swinging around. If you tie off at the front or the back, then you've got a much bigger arc. So that was a little trick that one of the guys who lives here actually told me. And yeah, works really well. So, got a bit of a run, and then we're going to get fishing. Right, we're at our first mark, which is reasonably deep. We're quite close to the shore, but we're still in 6 meters of water. It's really rough ground. I just couldn't resist a little chuck here. The wind's blowing us away from the shoreline, which isn't ideal, but it's not too bad. I'm saying wind, it's like 10 miles an hour. There's a load of fish straight down. I'm getting a load of nips on the tail, and there's quite a lot of fish showing on the sonar, so I'm expecting them to be small, I don't know, small pollock or something. I'm just curious to see what they are. So I've stuck on a wee metal just to see if I can catch one and see, oh, there we go. See what they are. I'm suspecting a little pollock. Yeah. Well, I kind of find a bass here, so I'm going to go to the first mark that I intended to go to, and not this distracting mark. Here we are at the next spot, and the current is flying. I'm going to do a couple of drifts down this little alleyway, hopefully avoid these rocks, but get as close to them as I can at the same time. Ooh. Oh yes! This feels bassy, especially in this current. Oh yeah, there it is on the surface. It's trying to go upstream, it's coming around the boat. I've only got 12-pound line on, so take it easy. It's not going to snag me. Quite a nice one. A little bit of a trunk. It's fat. Come on, son. Ah, I like that. Good start. So, by the time I'd unhooked that fish, my drift, I was out in the deeper water. I've got a feeling the fish might just be hanging around a particular rock, chilling in the eddies, waiting for some bait to come past. Yep. Exactly the same spot. This one's staying deep, unlike the last one. Doesn't feel as big. I see it. Yeah, it's a bit smaller. Had another fish following it. There we go. About 2 pounds, 2.5. Half the size of the last one. See if I can get another cast in before the drift finishes. Yeah. Hey. This one is way smaller. Ah, it's off. It's too small anyway. Right, let's go back around. Oh, I can see them on the side scan. Looks like quite a large school. Oh, there we go. Thought I was too far away from the rocks. So I started winding really quickly, and this one must have wanted it really badly. It's just on the surface, so it's quite easy to bring in. Hasn't woken up yet. Didn't like the look of the boat. here, little fella. See, little. There we go. Nothing to be scoffed at. Not massive, but it's a bass, and I don't know, £3. Literally only getting like 2 casts at this. Well, that was my second cast and not a fish. Can't see them on the sonar anymore either. Right in between the two there, come on. That one wanted it on the drop. This is minute or a pollock. If only I had a trolling motor, it would at least slow the drift down. Oh yeah, pollock. Rubbish cast. Yeah, it's my first drift without a fish. Try to get a little bit closer this time. Have fewer, hopefully have more casts. I like using small reels, but I guess one of the downsides is the line retrieve's not that quick. When you want to retrieve it quickly anyway. Oh, there's a couple of submerged rocks. Oh, right behind them. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I felt heavy at the start and now... Oh. That's better. There we go, little one, about £2 again. That was a good cast. Well, I took on the drop, so possibly a pollock. It's not fighting, whatever. No, it's a bass. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why are you using the net for a small one? Well, they thrash around, don't they? So I've got less chance of getting spiked. Oh, you really wanted that. Nice little schoolie. Well, so far the biggest fish has been the first one. Hardly seems worth casting at the minute, but they might have moved around, you never know. I didn't even feel that fish hit. Oh, it's off. Right in the eddy. Come on. Ooh. Oh, there's a load of bait fish under there. Took on the drop, felt like a nice fish, but then they always do when they're the ones that got away. I'll have one last cast. I haven't yet cast into this big eddy back there. We've slowed down the drift, the current's slowing down, which is good for fishing time, but I think the fish might prefer a wee bit of current. I should probably just jig this actually. I'm so close to the rocks now. With the current stopping, the fishing's just died off at that spot. I've either caught them all, which I don't think is possible, or they've moved off somewhere else. So we'll find the next spot. I've moved over to a different bay, and again the wind's blowing straight across the marks that I want to drift, so I've actually just stuck my anchor down, tied it off on the midship, and I'm going to fish this reef here. Good thing about fishing this side is I've got the wind on my tail, so I can cover a lot more ground. Wow, there's an absolute ton of sand eel in the water. That's a nice sign. Ooh, just had a little fish splash. Oh, there we go. Come on, come back for some more. Oh, they're chasing it. Oh, there's loads of them, my God. Oh, they're just tail slapping. There we go. One of them managed to tail slap it. Oh, it's off. Felt like a good fish, that as well. There's a kayaker just about to come through my mark. Oh, there. As soon as it hits the water. I'm going to put on the estuary. Hopefully this guy keeps moving. Right on the spot. Well, that was the first cast without a hit. 2 casts with the patch 130. Big patch. Well, the second to biggest patch. And hits every cast, or each cast. Estuary, nothing, which is weird. That's normally a really good lure when the tail's slapping. And nothing on the soft plastic. Try the fish bio top. Doesn't have any rattles in it. So it's quite a quiet lure. Casts like a rocket and it's easy to use as well. Nah, big patch. Where's it gone? It's got to be just a coincidence that a kayaker goes past after I see a load of big fish and then all of a sudden they disappear. I mean, the waves slapping the chimes of the boat. My boat must be making more noise than a kayaker. Had a good few casts. Not even a sniff now. I think I'm going to pull the anchor and try and get a wee bit closer. Maybe fish closer to shore, but those fish were quite far out at the end of this reef. Weird. Thought I'd found them and then just disappeared. Ooh. Did you see that? That was quite close to the boat. It was just about to pull anchor and go, but I might have to persevere for a little while longer. Yep, there we go. So I tried, and the fish were all tail slapping the patch, so I was obviously agitating them. So I put on, it's an unusual colour, I don't normally use this unless it's coloured water, but it's called a fish arrow J shad. On a BKK Titan hook. 6.0 with 5 gram belly weight. Not a big one. He's annoyed though. There we go, we finally got the hook out. Let's get him back. Yeah, it's like a blue colour there, with a clear bottom. Move a lot of water. Is that 5 gram? Yeah, 5 grams. Whoa, that one hammered it. Oh! Oh, he absolutely ruined that lure. I'm currently in 2 meters of water. This area does dry out, so I'm just keeping an eye on it. It is a small tide, so hopefully it should be all right. But I'm fishing onto a reef that's maybe a meter tall, so that these fish are in like a meter of water. I think this lure's life span is over. Why is it always, when you've struggled to find a fish and you finally find a lure that works, it's always your last one? Well, I cheated. I trolled this lure behind us. I managed to pick up enough fish. Just heading away from shore because the wind's picked up a lot. It's blown me right into the rocks. For a moment there, I thought it was a pollock. It's a minute bass. Wow, it's not that minute. I've caught a smaller one this year. There we go. Gives me a hook back. And a fish, crazy paddle tail. So this is out in the sea now, the open sea, and it's got really snotty, really tight waves. I'm a little bit worried about retrieving the boat later. Pollock. Forecast was for 6 miles an hour, gusting 11. It's a wee bit more than that. Yeah. Pollock. But on the plus side, means I can drift this shoreline and then worry about that later. I think it's just pollock along this pit. We are in much deeper water. See, it is much deeper. It's 3 times as deep at 6 meters. No, nothing. Well, I've been sitting here at anchor for about an hour. Not had a nibble at the start of the flood, but the wind is really picking up. I can see whitecaps out there. I've just checked the forecast again, and it is looking like we're now due 20 mile an hour southeasterlies, which is the wrong, it's probably the worst direction I could have for wind for where I need to land the boat at the slipway, as I said at the start of the video. So it's 1 o'clock. I've been out for 5 or 6 hours. I've just got in the back of my mind that I'm not going to be able to get the boat back on the trailer safely, so I want to go back hopefully I'll go back before any swell before the swell picks up. I've had a few fish. It's been a fantastic day actually. One of my better days out on the boat so far. I'm from the shore intent, actually thinking about it in terms of numbers, so yeah, I'm happy with it.